Yeah, sorry, I got cut off with that last clip, and I've set them up in here. What I was saying before was you can actually now use the science to actually start help you design your pots to maximise performance. Oh geez, I'm starting to sound like a sports announcer now. Okay, so you come through here, whoa, down here, through here, and it gets some dappled light on here, in here sort of thing. I don't know if I need to go to spot colouring just yet, but I will in a minute. But already, I don't know if you can see this, already the polystyrene has started generating its, if I give it a flick or something, or you can see it with the sunlight coming through. You can see, I do need to go to spot colouring now, don't I? Okay, spot colouring it in. Come through here. Do this all again. And hopefully, you can see that. Okay, what's this one? Yes, bubbles with the poly. So we got poly at the top generating, and we got perlite underneath. This perlite probably will do bubbles, but it's probably going to be trapped air in there. Yeah, there's bubbles coming off. Now eventually this should stop, but with the polystyrene, with the 270 nanometers, it should continue when you get in the warm days sort of thing. Whereas if we add the aluminium, we can get it to go all the time via shadow lace principle, I would believe. And this one, you're getting rid of these like microfine bubbles here. So we've got the two controls, pure poly, pure perlite, and eventually in the next 4 days we should start to get some results coming out. We should get some colour generation. We should definitely get colour generation in the pure poly, and that should slowly descend. I don't know what's going to happen here. If this is anything like the other 2 times control that we had, which was twice as big, so far, if I show you with the 2 times control here compared to that one, in other words that's half. This is twice as much as that one. So far, still nothing. Water's still confluent up there. Water's still confluent. Still getting little micro bubbles, but that could be just trapped air, because so far we got no colour. Absolutely no colour. Go back to normal. So yeah, so far we got absolutely no colour on that one, and we've also got no colour in the charcoal water one either. So, but we definitely get even more. We are definitely getting more colour on that one, which has the chicken breast at the bottom of the container, and this one I was definitely, it's now whether we're changing the pH, we can get it to go like purple or something like that, and where does blue fit in there? Either possibly having a glaucus, or a blue fly trap, something akin to Drosera gigantea, the most robust sundew in the world sort of thing. And some of the Sarracenia flowers, you see them, they start off that sort of yellow green at the top, they go down to green, and they go down to like a bluey lower portion of the lamina, go into the rhizome and it's red sort of thing. I noticed with these, I don't know, I noticed on the things I took, the colour of the stems were the same colour as the grass basically. So if they go paler than the grass, they're actually losing colour. So we'll see how we go, but are they losing the redness? They may lose the redness, but that redness may come back once we start getting pinking and redding around the chunks of chicken breast that we've buried in the sand just above or something, in some cases touching the charcoal, which is down about 2.5, maybe 3 inches tops sort of thing, as depicted in the JPEGs I took about 2 weeks ago. So anyway, keep an eye on it, but it's not bad considering it's just been whipped out of its pot, shoved in there. The pot was stabilised for about 2 weeks, and so far it looks reasonable. Normally these things just collapse on you, they shrivel up, and you have to cut all the pictures of it. So far it's looking pretty good for what it is and what we've done. So okay, that's about it for now, I think. Oh, we've still got one. Okay, what can I talk about? Well, as I said, the idea is maybe the next stage with this one, considering Le Chatelet's principle, Did I say it was pushing the hydrogen back on the poly? I don't think that's how it works. The poly doesn't diminish over time, basically. Doesn't really degrade that much over time. So what it is, it's breaking the water down, but because the aluminium starts giving off the hydrogen, Bailey-Chatelet's principle, it slows down or inhibits that reaction to some extent. In other words, the aluminium then can't drive off, it can't go like it does if you've done it in just plain water over time. Eventually when you get to aluminium plain water and it goes off, it gets faster and faster, and it gets much faster than this. And this is sort of like slowing it down, inhibiting it sort of thing in a way. But it's still plugging out the bubbles, as you can see, really plugging out the bubbles. I mean, if we go to spot Cullen, I can really go in this, and you can really see it come off there. Whether we can add charcoal to that and stop that black alkali sort of reaction, that's what we think it is. I don't know whether it is or not, but you know, it's sort of in somehow